right. Hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I'm your host, John Harris, and today on Rock Metal Podcast, we have Blind Channel. They've just released a couple of banging singles, one of which placed the band in the 4th place by the public vote, 6th place in the final vote of the Eurovision 2021, representing Finland. Right now, I'm being joined by Joel to share some more information about these cracking new singles, an album that I'm told that they have coming up via their new home on Century Media Records. Joel, welcome to the show.
Hello. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. Great to have you on. Now, I guess my first question is, take us through the crafting of this track, Dark Side. Is it one of those songs where somebody came to practice and said, check out this song I've got, I don't know if it's any good, and then you guys just exploded it? Like, how did this happen?
Well, basically, actually, it was me because I had a trap music demo. It was kind of trap music demo that had like the lead synth sound, what is on the intro, and I was thinking about it. Maybe it should work out on rock music as well. The whole thing, like the middle finger thing and everything like that. And then I kind of showed it to the guys, and guys were like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the vibe on it, and it's kind of rap music, and it's not like the classical metalcore or new metal thing." And after that, I think we kind of started to kind of build the whole arrangement on the song, and yeah, it turned out pretty well if you think about like 40 million streams. So we didn't expect that when we started to build the song, but everything turned out pretty well. Yeah,
this is very true. Now, speaking of some of those stats, geez Louise, #1 on the charts in Finland, 4.6 million views on YouTube, and as you just mentioned, 34 million streams on Spotify, as well as performing it in the Eurovision Song Contest. So, I mean, how does that feel, I guess, is a question. How does that feel to just be like, this could work, and then it does what it does?
If you speak about the whole thing, like everything around that song, I mean, when it was released in January, the first impression on the song from the audience was quickly that, yeah, this is gonna work pretty well. This is gonna be huge. We knew it immediately, but we didn't expect that when we went to that whole competition, it will be like the second most streamed song of the whole like package. If you think about all the Eurovision finalists, it's the second best streamed song. So we didn't expect that much, but yeah, I think it has something that has been missing from if you think about the whole pop music scene in general, like mainstream music right now, it has that something that is missing right now, some alternative vibe or something like that. I guess it must be something about the frustration of the like people who is listening to Spotify and listening to radio and get used to that like modern pop sound. So they wanted to have that anthem for the frustration, and I guess our song Dark Side kinda had that right kind of vibe for that. So I guess that's one of the reasons why it worked out so well.
Yeah, no, I got that vibe. You mentioned vibe, serious vibes when I was sent the track by Century Media, and I took a listen, watched the video, and then obviously saw the Eurovision thing, and it's like, yeah, I mean, this is a banger. These guys definitely had this track dialed in, and that's kind of why I wanted to ask, you know, how much of an accident was this song, because it seems so dialed in. And then when Balboa came out, I thought, okay, does Dark Side set the tone? And I don't think there's any stopping you guys. So I guess the question is, did Dark Side set the tone for Balboa?
I would say yes and no, because basically we wanted to kind of show with Balboa that, because there was a lot of people talking about that Blind Channel is sellout band, and they went to Eurovision to do the sellout thing. They're not the true metal or rock thing. And we were like, fuck you all, we're going to show you who is true and who is not. So then we were like knocking out with Balboa, and after that no one was asking what is Blind Channel. So I would say that Balboa was kind of the profile single for us, because we wanted to kind of build more like a true audience than only the pop audience that is following us like with the Dark Side and Eurovision thing. So we wanted to kind of have that true fan base who is really like liking everything we do, and we were like testing the audience with Balboa. And right now when I'm speaking, Balboa has been out for 1 month. It came out like 13th of August, so it's been out for 1 month, and it's been streamed mostly almost 2 million streams. So yeah, it's going pretty well, I have to say. And I didn't expect that that much streams in 1 month. But yeah, as we can probably see, we have a true audience right now. And even though we make like heavier songs like blah blah, it still works for the people, and that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, well, I think the word or the genre title or whatever you want to call it, violent pop, came up, and as I was chatting with some friends in the industry about this interview, one of my friends, Emma, over at Nuclear Blast, actually got super excited. She said she voted for you guys so many times that the app for Eurovision told her to like the app said, "Get out of here. You voted too many times for these guys." And she linked me over to the Anastasia cover, and her question is, do you have any more pop covers coming up? And if not, why the hell not? That's her question.
Well, that's a good question. We made an Ed Sheeran cover back in 2015, and we also made Macklemore cover in 2017, and they can be also found on Spotify. So yeah, I guess we kind of started to feel after Left Outside Alone that we don't want to be like the cover band who's like doing all the metal kind of covers of the pop songs. So we didn't want to have that kind of stamp behind us. So yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons. But yeah, why the hell no? Because I mean, it's kind of cool when you take a pop song or nostalgic pop song and you kind of like rearrange the whole thing in your own way, and I really like that. And I think Left Outside Alone, it was a huge success. Like I think it worked out pretty well because it was like nostalgic song from early 2000s, and it had that vibe that is really like fits into our music and or imagine. So yeah, I would say that why the hell no? Let's see if we got some cool suggestions for the songs, then why not? I mean, I love to make like covers. I really love it with the boys. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, especially the music video for that particular cover. You guys are in the studio, and I recognize the studio. It's one of the ones in Helsinki. I can't remember the name of it, but
Sonic Boom. Yeah,
yes.
Sonic Pump.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And yeah, it looked like you guys were having fun. Obviously, you're supposed to because it's a music video. But one of the vibes, one of the vibes I get, because up to this point, being in North America, it's almost like this overnight success. Who's this blind channel band that came out of nowhere swinging, right? But yeah, there's definitely no overnight. You guys have been at it for almost 10 years.
Yeah, almost. I mean, when we started, it was like, I guess Ollie, our bass player, was like 16. I was like 19. And the guys were like around 18 or 17. We were pretty young back then. So we started out in high school. Very classical story for a rock band. And we started out and we were like looking forward for all the like, the Finnish rock exports like him and the Rasmus and Children of Bodom and Nightwish. We were like looking like up for them that if they can make it, we can make it. We were like, even though we are in somewhere in like Northern Europe, it's very far away from everything. We were still like thinking about that. It could be possible to do that if it was done like way back, like early 2000s with those bands. So yeah, we've been doing this for a while. Right now we're around 25 years old, all of us. I'm 27, but we're still kind of on the younger side of the how you say like all the rock bands. We're still kind of young in everyone's eyes. So yeah, it happened pretty quickly, but we've paid our dues many times.
Yeah, I mean, going back to these guys are sellouts or whatever. At least from my experience and knowing that you guys have been at it for a while, you guys have put in the work to get to where you're at. So you deserve some success. And like Jason Newsted from Metallica said, yeah, we sell out every seat in the house.
That's true, actually. Yeah. And what the hell? No, I mean, think about it. You start a band, you look like you look up for the idols you have, like we had like Linkin Park and Bring Me the Horizon, and in Finnish side we had like him and the Rasmus, and we were like looking up for them, like those guys can make it. Why the hell we not? Just let's fucking do it. And now when we are like superstars in Finland, we're in primetime television all the time. We're playing on the radio like I think tens of times a day, and everyone recognizes us. I can't even go to the grocery shop without everyone recognizing me. So it's kind of scary, but still we have a hell lot of work to do in Europe and America, and we can't wait to tour America, tour the Europe. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. So we're not happy yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to do.
Mm-hmm. That's a crazy time when you go somewhere and all of a sudden, yesterday nobody knew who you were, but all of a sudden today, what's that like? Do you have are you like Drake now? You have to have a security detail to go.
Every time you run into that